Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Terri. I'm a Philippine Travel Update. Today is July 28th. Yesterday, an intensity 7.3 earthquake hit northern Luzon with Abra as its epicenter. A lot of people have been affected. 58 landslides have been reported. There have been casualties, I think 3 people, while many households and establishments, buildings were damaged, walls cracked. I'm praying for the safety and protection of the people who are affected by this earthquake, of this tragedy. And if we are in the position where we can help, please, let's do it. And in fact, for this video po, all the AdSense revenue for this video will be donated for the victims of the earthquake. So, well, you're already helping by watching this video. So let's keep going. Let's start with travel update. Actually, it's more about Philippine update. Just the other day, the President of the Philippines, Ferdinand Marcos Jr., had his first State of the Nation address, and he mentioned about lockdown and tourism. Let's start with lockdown, which you will guys be happy. In our health situation, the President said the COVID-19 threat remains, especially with the emergence of new variants, but we cannot afford another lockdown. We will not impose lockdowns. There you go. We will not impose lockdowns. See, people who are worried of traveling to the Philippines, worried that they may get stuck here because of a lockdown. No, that's a thing of the past. Even the President said it himself, we will not impose lockdowns. So, yeah. If that is one of your worries, remove that worry. Well, about travel, according to the President, there has to be a need for a tourism booster. He mentioned that there needs to be an upgrade on airports, that the Philippines should build more airports to support its tourism agenda. And we agree to that. It will generate economic growth and create employment opportunities in our country. And the airlines agree to that. The President says it would create more international airports to help decongest the bottleneck in Manila Airport. Indeed. Manila is too concentrated, no? We're made up of islands. Other islands should have international airports too. As we've seen from the last administration, from the Duterte administration, there was a strong focus on infrastructure. A lot of airports were renovated. And we're hoping that the current administration would continue that. Airbnb says the Philippines tourism is back in luster, regaining its luster, and ever since April, when we lifted the travel restrictions, there has been an incredible amount of enthusiasm among international travelers, according to Airbnb's general manager. While on COVID vaccination continues to be an important role in Philippine travel. So if you're foreign national, you need to be fully vaccinated to enter the Philippines. That restriction or that requirement remains. In fact, the Department of Health today opens the second COVID-19 booster shot for adults aged 50 and above. And only Pfizer and Moderna vaccines will be used for them. According to the UAH, there should be at least 4 months interval from their third dose or first booster shot. Jennifer, does that mean that to be considered booster, we need to have 2 boosters? How does that affect international travel protocols, arrival protocols in the Philippines? Is there an effect? No effect. Okay? Currently, the definition is just that you will be exempted from pre-departure testing if you have at least 1 booster. So, isang booster lang po ang kailangan para maging exempted sa PCR or antigen, okay? Yung 2 boosters, no, walang effect. There's no effect on the arrival protocols. So 2 doses, then you are considered fully vaccinated. 3 doses, then you are considered boosted, therefore exempted from pre-departure testing. Again, just to recap, a lot of people still ask me if you belong in these categories, exempted from pre-departure testing, hindi na kailangan magpa-test. Basta may isang booster, kahit kailan pa yan na-administer, it doesn't matter. If you got boosted today, you travel tomorrow, it's recognized. There's no waiting time. While teenagers, 12 to 17, they only need to be fully vaccinated to be exempted from testing. 11 to 4 years old will follow the protocol of their accompanying parent. So if the parent is boosted, then the child no need to get tested. However, if the parent is not boosted, then the 11 to 4 years old need to be tested. While 3 years old and below are totally exempted as long as they have no symptoms. While the unvaccinated, the protocol remains the same. 5 nights quarantine, total of 6 days in a hotel. If you are an OFW, covered pa rin ng OWA o magbabayad sa hotel. While if you're non-OFW, you need to pay for your own expenses. That's 5 nights. Booking in an accredited quarantine hotel, there's a list to that. I have that in my description box. And then you'll be tested on the 5th day. So it's still the same. While the BOQ and the Department of Health had an advisory today about One Health Pass, reminding passengers that One Health Pass is still required. Although their advisory is wrong, they're saying you are required to register 48 hours before departure. Actually, the website allows you to register within 3 days before your flight. So this is the timing. If you have a booster, you can register within 3 days before your flight. If you're fully vaccinated, wait for your negative test result before you register because you have to submit it there. And then if unvaccinated, mag-register ka po within 3 days or pwede din hintayin mo yung negative test result. Yan. That's the timing. The easiest is if you're boosted, you can register within 3 days. A day before your flight is also fine. And a reminder about One Health Pass, in case you don't know, the email confirmation will no longer be sent. So once you register, once the QR code is flashed on your screen, take a screenshot, save it, take a picture. Don't wait for the email confirmation because it will not come. Okay? People who registered but failed to save their QR codes, no, they would have to register again. So again, the message is once you register, QR code is shown on your screen, save it, take a screenshot. So that is all the update for today. Not so much. Philippine travel has been no changes so far. Before it constantly changes and people get stressed and they have to follow changes, oh my god, like crazy. But now it's not like that anymore. It's more dependable, it's more reliable. There is no more crazy last minute changes like before. I'm expecting the next change would be a good change. I don't know when, but it would be about removing One Health Pass or probably shortening the quarantine of the unvaccinated. Yeah, but I don't know when. But I feel like that's going to be the next major travel update we'll have. I'll look forward to that. So that is all for today, guys. God bless you and stay safe.